What's going on, family? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, back with another Gamecock news update. Today, we're speaking about 5 burning questions we need to ask between the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Georgia Bulldogs for tomorrow. 24/7 Sports has some questions that we're going to talk about. As y'all know, we lost last year 40-13 against the Bulldogs, but in 2019, we have had the upset. So the question is, can the Gamecocks, and will it be an early game, can we do enough to win the game? Everybody says we're going to lose, but I made a little prediction. I did a short last year, early this year, after Georgia won the championship, and I said that we're going to beat them next year. If we win, I'll be sort of like a prophet. So let's talk to it real quick, right? The first question, which is, will South Carolina try to run a balanced offensive attack? As we guys know, we want to throw the ball. And I want to pull up right quick the stats. Right now, Spencer Rattler has 603 yards passing. He has a 61% completing rate, which is pretty solid. He's only averaging 7 yards a pass, which is not bad. Right, his longest is 64 yards. But he has a touchdown to turnover rate. He has more interceptions than touchdowns. He's been sacked 9 times. Right? Our leading rusher is Marshawn Lloyd with only 53. That is I don't know. So will that be a balance of the offense? I don't know. I think Marcus Satterfield and Shane Beamer is really locked into throwing the ball, and they believe that they have an NFL caliber quarterback. So that's going to be interesting if South Carolina decides to balance the offense out and put Georgia on his heels. Will the secondary look like with so many injuries? Right? They said that R.J. Redrick, Cam Smith, and David Spalding should be good to go against South Carolina. But since there's been so many injuries, we don't know what the secondary look like. And the secondary will be tested, I believe, tomorrow at Georgia. I think, our running game will be tested as well. So that's going to be very interesting to see, to say the least. Will the Gamecocks be more physical at the point of attack? And that means the line of scrimmage. Last week, the offensive line did not play nearly as bad. And they didn't play bad, but they didn't play up to expectations against Georgia State. They kind of played pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. Can they intensify their effort, especially playing the number 1 team in the nation? That is going to be key to that right there. Can South Carolina score the first touchdown against Georgia for the second year in a row? Depends. If we do not get the coin toss, we have to stop Georgia. But it's possible because Georgia's not the same high-powered offense. It's not really high-powered offense. They really got people off their defense and also their run game. So that would be something to look forward to this year. I believe that we will. And the last question, what kind of impression will recruits leave Williams-Brice Stadium with late Saturday afternoon? I think it'd be a good one. I think it'd be a good one. I think that the environment. I also think that playing Georgia is a good thing, especially if we win. I also think that you want to play with the program that's on the rise. So that's just my opinion. I'm biased. I don't know about you, but I want to kind of bring it to y'all attention because tomorrow's a game, and I will be live streaming at 12 o'clock p.m. So you don't want to miss it. Go to it's gonna be on YouTube live. Once again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please don't forget all 3. Lucky Murray back another Gamecock news update today. We're speaking about, the Gamecocks. 5 things we want to talk about. We talked about them. You let me know what you think about the comment section below. But like always, until next time, people.